Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 85. Dodgers in Colorado to face off against the Rockies. First game of the three-game series. As the Rockies hit the field, Tomoyoki and his high pants. Tomoyoki, man, 12-5 record. It's a surprising record for the Colorado Rocky right-hander. 2 up, 2 out for Sugano here in the top of the first for the Rockies. Ground ball to the left side, handled by the third baseman, Willie Castro. Throw to first, in time to get Baez. Sugano with a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first against the Dodgers. Left-handed pitcher for the Dodgers. Blake Snell on the bump. 2 down here in the bottom of the first for the Rockies. Back to the box, Blake Snell throws to first, in time for a quick 1-2-3 inning. Leadoff walk to begin the top of the second for the Dodgers. Mookie Betts up next. Sugano working from the stretch, 2-1 pitch. Mookie goes after it, and he lines it over to left, to the window, to the wall. Max Muncy getting waved around from third. He'll come in to score. Mookie Betts delivers with an RBI double to get the Dodgers on the board here in the top of the second. One first baseman takes out at the other. Good play there by Freddie Freeman to get Rumfield. Blake Snell, 2 quick outs. Ground ball to the right side, Tommy Edman. He'll handle Killah Noez for the third out. Blake Snell, 3 up, 3 down. Top of the lineup coming up for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani gets another crack at it. To the right side, and that one is kicked by the second baseman, Killah Noez. Ohtani will be safe at first. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. 2-2 to Freddie. Center field, that one gets stuck in. Shohei Ohtani on his way to third. Freddie Freeman, 1 out single. And that gets the Dodgers cornered up here in the top of the third with 1 away. Dodgers showing some offense. Baez, he drives that one, a base hit over to center field. That'll score Shohei. Dodgers with a 2-0 lead here. 3 singles as the Dodgers, there it is. There's the offense. Here's Max Muncy. 3-2 pitch to Max Muncy. High drive, no doubt about this one. Going deep into the seats, look out. 3-run shot by Max in the top of the third. 5-0 Dodgers. Back-to-back walks to begin the bottom of the third. That's not the way you want to start the inning if you're Blake Snell, where the Dodgers have given you a 5-0 lead. And what do you do to begin the bottom of the third? You walk Amador and Sullivan. Ezequiel Tovar will be the hitter. Payoff pitch to Tovar upstairs, and with nobody out, Blake Snell has walked the bases loaded to begin the bottom of the third. He has walked the 7, 8, 9 hitters, and here comes Mark Pryor to have words with Blake Snell on the bump. Base paths full of Rockies. Jake McCarthy, leadoff hitter. Ground ball to the right side. Second baseman Tommy Edman over to short, and they get the force out only as Amador comes across the plate for the Rockies. Pop them up over to left. Teo coming in. We'll see if the runner at third goes. Teo with the catch. And the runner at third bluffs. Good throw. Cole Craig will be the hitter. 0-2 to Craig. He struck him out. Curveball in the third. Puro sword swing. Rockies strand 2. They get 1. Blake Snell begins the bottom of the fourth for the Dodgers. Willie Castro grounds out to Tommy Edman for the first out to begin the bottom of the fourth. Look at Tommy Edman. He makes a stop, but he cannot come up with the ball. TJ Rumfield will be safe at first. Good stop by second baseman Tommy Edman. But once he made the stop, the ball got away from the glove, and he was not able to pick it up and throw out Rumfield. 0-2 from Snell. That one is lined over to left. That one drops in front of Teoscar over to left field. 1 out single for the Rockies as Rumfield pumps the brakes at second, and the Rockies with 1 away will have runners at second and first. Strike 3 on a fastball down the pipe. Amador gets caught looking peeping Tom status for out number 2. That one's popped up, foul ball territory. Max Muncy under it. Max Muncy with the catch for the third out. Top of the fifth, the Dodgers trying to build on the 5-1 lead over the Rockies. Sugano against Shohei Ohtani, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Ohtani goes after it, straight left center. This one's going back at the track. Wall gone! Solo home run for Ohtani to begin the top of the fifth. Dodgers with a 6-1 lead. Here's Andy Baez going after that first pitch. Fair ball down the left field line. Andy Baez on the move over to second. 1 out double for Andy Baez. All right, Max Muncy this season at Coors. He's 11 for 18. Ground ball to the right side. Second baseman Killah Noez boots it. Max Muncy will be safe at first. Baez gets to third. Dodgers will have him cornered up. Ground ball, and that one is booted by Ezequiel Tovar trying to throw out Mookie Betts at first, and he will. Andy Baez does score, but Max Muncy gets his second. As that one is lifted over to center field by Kyle Tucker. Craig with the catch for the third out. Dodgers get 2, highlighted by the solo home run by Shohei Ohtani. Juan Mejia taking over, facing Tommy Edman. Jam shot to the right side, looped over the second baseman's head out to right field. And that'll be a leadoff single by Tommy Edman. That'll bring up Shohei Ohtani with 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top of the 6th, Shohei Ohtani connected for his 28th home run of the season for the Dodgers. That was back in the top of the 5th. Here he is in the 6th. 2-1 to Ohtani. Ohtani, high drive. This one's going deep and back and gone. Inside the Dodger bullpen. Nice catch out there. I don't know who made it. That looked like Kyle Hurt. Shohei Ohtani, yes, he connects for his 29th home run of the season. And that was Kyle Hurt who made the catch. Nice catch out there as Ohtani connects for his 2nd home run of the ballgame. 1-1 pitch to Freddie Freeman, who's 1 for 3. Over to left, that's a fair ball! Freddie Freeman to the window, to the wall! Mr. Double-Double pulling up at second. Double-double orders. Give me a double-double with cheese, of course. Whole grilled, and that's it. Pages grounds it up the middle. That's a base hit. Freddie Freeman will get waved around. RBI single by Andy Pages. 10-1 lead. We begin the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers with a 10-1 lead over the Rockies. First pitch swinging. Tommy Edman trying to make the throw. And look at the stretch from Freddie on the other end. What a play by Edman. 1-2 pitch. Up the middle. Look out, Blake Snell. There's Mookie Betts. Can he make the play? What a dig by Freddie. Dodgers flexing the glove tonight at Coors Field along with the offense. Dodgers out of the inning. All right, there's a fly ball as that one is, oh my gosh, Tucker, please tell me you didn't drop it. Kyle Tucker, lack of concentration out there in right. Connor Norby ends up at second to begin the 7th inning for the Rockies. First runner advances to third. So that'll be the first down in the bottom of the 7th for the Dodgers. 2-2 pitch to Sullivan. That one's over to right. All right, Kyle Tucker, there it is. As he makes a catch, he comes up firing, throw to the plate, and look at that, Kyle Tucker, oh, we made it close! 10-2 Dodgers. Hunter Fiducia flies out to left for the first out. That'll bring up Shohei Ohtani up next for the Dodgers. And that one is slapped over to center for a base hit! And the ball gets away momentarily from the center fielder. Ohtani will get to second. Ohtani taking advantage. Base hit and an E8 gets him to second. That'll bring up Freddie Freeman. That one is over to left. And look at Freddie Freeman to the window, to the wall. In comes Shohei Ohtani. Freddie Freeman with another double-double. Double-double cheese. Whole onion, please. Last chance for the Rockies as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Edwin Diaz gets some work for the Dodgers. And with 1 away, Rockies will have him on the corners. Ground ball, base hit over to center field. Another run given up by Edwin Diaz as Willie Castro scores. Edwin Diaz has a big fat lead, and he still continues to give up runs. That ERA continues to take a beating in the season for Edwin Diaz. Payoff pitch again to Tovar. That one is rocked over to left. Alex Call under it. He'll make the catch. TJ Rumfield tags from third to bring in the 4th run of the ballgame for the Rockies. 11-4 Dodgers. Zach V now the hitter. That one is a fair ball over to right field all the way to the wall. In comes Amador as Tucker quickly gets the ball into the cutoff man. RBI double by Zach Veen. 11-5 Dodgers. Inning continues for the Rockies. Edwin Diaz, man, I don't know. Either he's still hurt or something's mentally wrong with him. Popped up over to right. Kyle Tucker, can he make it the catch? Yes, he will! Seals the deal for the Dodgers, finally! 11-5 your final as the Dodgers take the first game of this 3-game set at Coors Field. Ay, caray! Oh, my goodness. Woo!